Hi guys, welcome to the Group 3's laboratory. So now I will explain what is our learning outcomes. 1. To isolate DNA from a fresh filtrate of dragon fruit using home materials. 2. To identify the DNA strands of the fruit. So let's move on to our introduction.
Hi, I'll share introduction of DNA extract experiment. Let's go. All living things have DNA, including fruits, animals, and humans. DNA tells our body how to develop, grow, and work. It also controls many other features. DNA can be extracted from any living thing. We can find DNA inside our nucleus that control regions. DNA contains genetic information on every living cell and is the heredity of life. Today, we will use household items to break apart the cell in dragon fruit and extract out the DNA. We will discuss the equation after we make all the experiments and discussion done.
Hi there, I'm Shahada and I'll be showing how to conduct the DNA extraction experiment at home. So grab your lab coats and let's go. Oh, I need my lab coat too. Alright, now let's go.
First, let's see the apparatus and materials that we will be using.
A few moments later. One eternity later.
Thank you, Shuhada, for the experiment. Now we will continue on with results and observations. Here we can see, throughout the experiment, a white precipitate becomes visible above the dragon fruit layer and can be spooled out. On the top right corner, we can see a top view of the DNA precipitate. And towards the left, we can see a side view. On the bottom right, we can see the DNA precipitate that is trying to be spooled out using a toothpick. We will now continue on with the discussion. First of all, the question that should be answered is what is DNA? DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is a molecule composed of two polynucleotide chains that coil around each other to form a double helix, as can be seen in the picture on the top right corner. DNA carries genetic instructions for the development, functioning, growth, and reproduction of all known organisms, including humans. The stringy white strands that was precipitated out is the DNA of the dragon fruit. How did our experiment go? Well, throughout the experiment, small amounts of cloudy white DNA can be seen formed above the dragon fruit layer, as can be seen on the picture on the right. red or purple dragon fruits are diploid, 2n, with the number of chromosomes 22. And when compared to other kinds of fruits such as strawberries, which are normally autaploid, or in the pictures on the left, it can be seen that the concentration of DNA formed in the dragon fruit may be seen lesser than the concentration formed in the strawberries. And as such, the number of sets of chromosomes in the fruits may make a difference in the concentration of truly white DNA formed. What are the precautionary steps that should be taken when carrying out this experiment? First, the sample should be filtered before adding to the detergent mixture to obtain a clean sample of DNA free from other cellular debris. Second, we should slowly add in the alcohol to prevent mixing of the alcohol with the dragon fruit. Third, we should wear lab coats and goggles to protect ourselves from spills and splashes that may occur throughout the experiment. Fourth, we should not drink any of the solution to avoid food poisoning. Fifth, we should stir the mixture of salt and detergent water slowly to avoid foaming. And sixth, we should smash the dragon fruit well to ensure proper breakdown of the cellular and nuclear membrane. What about the ethical that should be taken into consideration throughout the experiment? Number 1. Students should possess an inquiring mind and a keen interest in nature and the environment. Number 2. The group members should be cooperative and considerate towards each other while carrying out the experiment. Number 3. Group members must show honesty and accuracy in conducting the experiment and in recording and validating data. Number 4. The conclusion drawn at the end of the experiment ought to be objective and rational. Number 5. Students must have a sense of responsibility and accountability to the community as a whole. And number 6. The students should not waste materials. Instead, they should take only what is necessary. That is all from me. Thank you.
Finally, we are at the end of the video. So what conclusion can be made based on the experiment? First, the DNA of the dragon fruit is isolated using house materials such as liquid dishwashing detergent, salt water, toothpick and knife. Second, the DNA strands are observed which is floated in the mixture and is pulled slowly. The white precipitate DNA is the DNA strands of the dragon fruit. So that's all from us. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.